集いし星が一つになるとき、新たな絆が未来を照らす光さす道となれ。リミットオーバーアクセルシンクロ。
Welcome to my new combo tutorial. First combo should be using Elzette with any spell card on your hand. First, active Elzette of the White Forest and discard one spell from your hand to graveyard. Add Silvy of White Forest from your deck to your hand. Normal summon Silvy and a Tales of White Forest spell card from your deck to your hand. Now, synchro summon Rusiella, Sinister Soul of the White Forest by tuning Silvy with Elzette. Activate Rusiella's effect to add Elzette, Azamina of the White Forest from your deck to your hand by discarding Tales of the White Forest to the graveyard and set it back to your spell and trap zone. Now active Elzette, Azamina's effect and special summon it to the field. Synchro summon Diabels, Queen of the White Forest by tuning Rusiella with Elzette Azamina. Now activate Elzette, Azamina's effect first, then follow up with Diabels' effect. This helps protect Elzette, Azamina's effect from being negated by Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. And added Sinful Spoils, wanted from your deck to your hand with another spell card from graveyard. Special summon Silvy from the graveyard by returning Rusiella to the extra deck. Now, activate Tales of the White Forest to add Rusha of the White Forest to your hand. Special summon Rusha of the White Forest to the field by activating its effect. Now, synchro summon Centur-Ion Auxiliar by tuning Diabel, Queen of the White Forest with Silvy. Activate Auxiliar's effect to add Stand Up, Centur-Ion from your deck to your hand. Activate Stand Up, Centur-Ion and set Centur-Ion Trudia from your deck to your spell and trap zone. Activate Trudia's effect and special summon it to your monster zone. Activate Trudia's effect again and set Centur-Ion Primera from your deck to your spell and trap zone. Now special summon Primera and add Wake Up Centur-Ion spell card from your deck to your hand. Active Wake Up Centur-Ion spell to special summon level 8 token to your field. Now synchro summon Crimson Dragon from your extra deck by tuning Primera with level 8 token. Active Crimson Dragon's both effect to add Synchro Rumble from your deck to your hand. And special summon Cosmic Blazer Dragon to your field. With this, we now had our first Omni Negate on the field. Next, active wanted to add Diabelstar the Black Witch from your deck to your hand. Special summon Diabelstar to the field by sending Auxiliar to the graveyard. And set up Sinful Spoils original from the deck to spell and trap zone. Now, activate Sinful Spoils original to special summon Jet Synchron from your deck by sending Rusha to the graveyard. Let's synchro summon Diabolantis the Menacing Mantis by tuning Diabelstar with Jet Synchron. Activate both Diabolantis and Jet Synchron's effects. Send Gokapol from your deck to the graveyard and add a junk monster to your hand. Activate Gokapol's effect to add Gokibor from your deck to your hand and special summon it. Next, activate Rusha's effect in the graveyard and special summon it back to the field by sending Diabel, Queen of the White Forest, back to the extra deck. Now, synchro summon Crimson Dragon again by tuning Diabolantis with Rusha. Special summon Jet Synchron back from the graveyard by activating Synchro Rumble spell card. Now, synchro summon Junk Speeder by tuning Jet Synchron with Gokibor. Speeder's effect let you call out all remain Synchron monsters from your deck to the field. Next, active Stardust Synchron's effect and adding Stardust Illumination spell card from your deck to your hand. And sending Stardust Trails to graveyard by using it. Activate Stardust Illumination's second effect to reduce Stardust Synchron's level by 1. Now, synchro summon PSY Frame Lord Omega by tuning Stardust Synchron with Junk Speeder. And banish a random card from your opponent's hand with Omega's effect. Special summon Stardust Synchron back from the graveyard by tributing Revolution Synchron. This will also bring back Stardust Trail from the graveyard. Now, Synchro summon Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon by tuning Stardust Synchron with Stardust Trail. Active both Excel Stardust Dragon and Stardust Trails as effect. This will special summon Jet Synchron back from the graveyard and generate a level 1 token on the field. Now, Synchro summon Bestial Dispater by tuning Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon with Assault Synchron. And now, Synchro summon Celestial Double Star Shaman by tuning Jet Synchron with the level 1 token. Activate Celestial Double Star Shaman's effect to special summon Junk Converter and Elzette, Azamina of the White Forest back from the graveyard. Now, Synchro summon Herald of the Arclight by tuning Shaman with Junk Converter. Junk Converter's effect let you bring back another tuner from graveyard to the field. Let's choose Rusha. Now Synchro summon Rusiella again by tuning Rusha with Elzette Azamina. Okay, let's active Dispater's effect again and bring back Framelord Omega from Banishment Zone. And banish another card from your opponent's hand. We could Synchro summon Baronne de Fleur next turn using Centur-Ion Trudia, but let's bring her out right now. Activate Wake Up Centur-Ion from the graveyard and send Centur-Ion Phalanx from your deck to the graveyard. Now, banish Centur-Ion Phalanx and bring back Centur-Ion Auxiliar from graveyard. This is almost the end of the combo line. The last step is to activate Wanted second effect and draw an additional card from your deck to your hand. At the end phase, Auxiliar let you bring back Primera to your spell and trap zone. During your opponent's draw phase, activate Crimson Dragon's effect to immediately special summon Red Supernova Dragon to the field. During your opponent's main phase, you could Synchro summon Diabelle Queen again using Stand-Up Centur-Ion's effect and prepare her for further disruption. Like Severa, Wolf Tamer of the White Forest, and turn all your opponent's monster face down. Now, see you in the next combo. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to press the subscribe button to support my channel. For this combo, you only need Astellar and any other spell or trap card to activate her effect. However, the combo is easy to stop as she gets hit by Infinite Impermanence, Effect Veiler, or Ash Blossom. So, only use her after you've baited out your opponent's hand traps. Be careful. First, normal summon Astellar of the White Forest and activate her effect and discard one spell card to special summon Silvy of the White Forest to the field. Activate Silvy's effect to add Tales of the White Forest from your deck to your hand. Synchro summon Rusiella by tuning Astellar with Silvy. Activate Rusiella's effect by discard Tales of the White Forest spell card to graveyard and add Elzette, Azamina of the White Forest to your hand. Activate both Tales of the White Forest and Astellar's effect together. With this you could special summon Astellar back from graveyard and set Tales of the White Forest back to spell or trap zone. Next, activate Tales of the White Forest's effect and adding Elzette of the White Forest to your hand. Now, activate Elzette Azamina's effect to special summon itself to the field. Next, Synchro summon Diabelle, Queen of the White Forest by tuning Rusiella with Elzette Azamina. Remember to activate Elzette Azamina's effect first, then follow up with Diabelle's effect. And add Sinful Spoils Wanted from your deck and another spell card from graveyard to your hand. Now, activate Elzette's effect, discard one spell card to the graveyard, and special summon her to the field and adding Rusha from the deck to your hand. Activate and special summon Rusha from your hand to the field. Synchro summon Centur-Ion Auxiliar by tuning Diabelle Queen with Rusha and start your Centur-Ion's combo like previous combo. You could also activate Rusha or Silvy's effect here to create a chain link, protecting Auxiliar from being hit by Ash Blossom and adding stand-up Centur-Ion to your hand. Now, Synchro summon Rusiella again by tuning Rusha with Astellar. Next, Synchro Summon PSY Framelord Omega by tunning Rusiella with Elzette and rip off your opponent's first card. Let's continue start our Centur-Ion's combo here by active stand-up Centur-Ion field spell card. With this, we can special summon Cosmic Blazer Dragon using Crimson Dragon special effect, setting up our first Omni Negate on the field. At this point, our opponent may have used up all their hand traps, leaving nothing to stop us from executing the Junk Speeder combo. Now, let's add Diabellstar the Black Witch by activate wanted spell card. Special summon Diabellstar by sending Astellar to graveyard. We could bring Astellar back later. Activate and bring back Silvy to the field by return Diabell Queen or Rusiella back to extra deck. Now special summon Jet Synchron by using Sinful Spoil's original spell card and send Silvy back to graveyard. Now, Synchro Summon Diabellantis and proceed to call out Junk Speeder, just like in the previous combo. Since we already had Assault Synchron from the start, we can special summon it after Junk Speeder resolves. After Junk Speeder's effect resolves, you can follow the previous combo, but this time, we'll take a new combo route. Now, Synchro Summon Baron de Flow by tuning Diabellantis with Assault Synchron. Next, Synchro Summon Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon by tuning Junk Speeder with Revolution Synchron. Excel Stardust's effect let you special summon Assault Synchron back from graveyard to the field again. Now, special summon Stardust Trail by using Stardust Illumination's effect. Synchro Summon Bestial Dispater by tuning Excel Stardust Dragon with Assault Synchron. Bestial Dispater's active its effect and bring back PSY Omega again from banishment. And rip off another card from your opponent's hand. Now, let's bring back Revolution Synchron from graveyard to the field by sending one card of the deck to the graveyard. Active Stardust Elimination second effect from graveyard and reduce Stardust Trail's level by 1. Then Synchro Summon Herald of the Arclight by tuning Stardust Trail with Revolution Synchron. Banish Wake Up Centur-Ion and send Centur-Ion Phalanx from deck to graveyard. Banish Centur-Ion Phalanx from graveyard in order to special summon Astellar back to the field. Active wanted second effect to draw another card to your hand and end your turn. Astellar's effect activate to bring back Primera from graveyard to your spell and trap zone. This is the end of the combo. You should have 4 negates on your field and rip off 2 cards on your opponent hand. Now, see you in the next tutorial. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to press the subscribe button to support my channel. For this combo, you only need Silvy and any other spell or trap card to activate Rusiella's effect. First normal summon Silvy and activate her effect to add Tales of the White Forest from your deck to your hand. Activate Tales of the White Forest in order to add Elzette Azamina of White Forest from deck to your hand. Elzette Azamina's effect and special summon her to the field. Now, active both Rusiella and Elzette Azamina's effect to add Sinful Spoils wanted and add Elzette of the White Forest from your deck to your hand. Special summon Elzette to the field and adding Rusha from your deck to your hand by sending wanted or any spell card to your graveyard. Now activate and special summon Silvy to the field. Synchro summon Diabell Queen by tuning Rusiella with Elzette. Diabell Queen's effect let you get back your discarded spell card and add to your hand. Synchro summon Centur-Ion Auxiliar by tuning Diabelle Queen with Rusha. Active Auxiliar's effect to add stand-up Centur-Ion from your deck to your hand. Activate Silvy's effect here to create a chain link, protecting your Auxiliar's search effect from being negated by Ash Blossom. Let's continue start Centur-Ion combo like previous tutorials. And set up Cosmic Blazer Dragon on the field as an Omni-Negate to ensure Junk Speeder's effect resolves safely. At this point, any disruption like Ash Blossom, Effect Veiler, or Infinite Impermanence targeting Silvy, Diabelle Queen retrieving Wanted from the graveyard, or Auxiliar searching the Centur-Ion field spell could immediately shut down this combo. With too many choke points and the loss of a normal summon, I wouldn't recommend this combo line. But since this is just a combo guide tutorial, let's keep going. I'll prepare a safer combo later to better protect Junk Speeder's effect from being disrupted. The combo line with Elzette, Astellar, and Silvy remains almost the same after Junk Speeder's effect resolves. My combo always focuses on ripping cards from my opponent's hand and keeping their resources as low as possible. And also to detect any board-breaking cards in my opponent's hand. If you have any new ideas for my combo, feel free to share them in the comment section. Now that Junk Speeder's effect has resolved, we can proceed to set up our end board. Synchro summon Baron de Fleur by tuning Diabolantis with Assault Synchron. Synchro summon Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon by tuning Junk Speeder with Revolution Synchron. Excel Stardust Dragon's effect help you bring back Assault Synchron from graveyard. Active Stardust Illumination and special summon Stardust Trail from the deck to the field. Synchro summon PSY Framelord Omega by tuning Stardust Trail with Stardust Synchron. And say goodbye to our opponent's first card. Synchro summon Bestial Dispater by tuning Excel Stardust Dragon with Assault Synchron. Active Dispater's effect and bring back Omega from banishment to the field again. And get rid of another card from our opponent's hand. Special summon Rusha from the graveyard to the field by returning Diabelle Queen to the extra deck. Next, special summon Revolution Synchron back to sending one card from deck to graveyard. By triggering Rusha, we can bring both Stardust Synchron and Stardust Trail back from the graveyard. Activate Stardust Illumination's second effect to reduce Stardust Trail's level by 1. Now, Synchro summon Herald will be applied by tuning Trail with Revolution Synchron. Let's bring back Auxiliar by activating Wake Up Centurion's second effect to send the damaged Centur-Ion phalanx from the graveyard. Auxiliar's effect activate and bring back Primerica spells and traps her. This is the end of the combo. You should have 4 negates on your field and rip off 2 cards on your opponent's hand. For the upcoming combo, I will introduce a safer combo route for this White Forest Centurion Synchron deck. So stay tuned. Now, see you in the next tutorial. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to press the subscribe button to support my channel. Now, let's continue with my combo tutorial. And welcome back Adventure Engine. We've now successfully pulled off one of the strongest combos in my White Forest Centurion Synchron deck. This combo requires Elzette of the White Forest and Rite of Aramesir as the starting pieces. You can also use Water Enchantress to search for Rite of Aramesir. Now, let's get started. First, activate Water Enchantress's effect to search for Rite of Aramesir. Activate Rite of Aramesir's effect to special summon a level 4 adventure token and set up Fateful Adventure on the field. Activate Fateful Adventure's effect and add Wandering Griffin Rider from your deck to your hand and discard 1 card to graveyard. Now, special summon Griffin Rider to the field. We've got our first Omni-Negate ready to protect the rest of the combo. Next, activate and special summon Elzette to the field by discarding Draco back to the graveyard and adding Rusha of the White Forest from your deck to your hand. special summon Rusha and activate her other effect to add another card from your deck to your hand by sending Draco back to graveyard again. Now, Synchro summon Rusiella, the Sinister of the White Forest by tuning Elzette with Rusha. Activate Rusiella's effect and adding Elzette, Azamina of the White Forest from your deck to your hand by send Fateful to the graveyard. Next, activate Elzette Azamina and special summon her to the field. Now, Synchro summon Diabelle Queen of the White Forest by tuning Rusiella with Elzette Azamina. Activate Elzette Azamina's effect to add Sinful Spoil, wanted from your deck to your hand, and trigger Diabelle Queen's effect to retrieve one spell card from your graveyard back to your hand. Now, special summon Rusha from graveyard by returning Rusiella back to extra deck. Special summon Centurion Auxiliar by tuning Diabelle Queen with Rusha, and we could start our favorite Centurions combo line. Activate Auxiliar to add stand-up Centurion's field from your deck. Set up Centurion Trudia and Centurion Primera from your deck to spell and trap zone. Activate and special summon Primera from spell and trap zone to monster zone and adding Wake Up Centurion from your deck to your hand. Special summon level 8 token by activate Wake Up spell card. Synchro summon Crimson Dragon by tuning Primera with level 8 token. Activate Crimson Dragon's effect and special summon Cosmic Blazer Dragon from extra deck to the field. With this, we now have 2 Amina Gates on the field, all set before we begin our main combo with Junk Speeder. Let's start our main combo with Diabelle Star and bring out Junk Speeder's combo. At the end of the combo, we now set up 3 negates, rip off 2 cards from opponent hand and ready to call out Red Supernova Dragon next turn at draw phase. Now, see you in the next tutorial. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to press the subscribe button to support my channel. With this combo, you can use Fateful Adventure as a decoy to bait out Ash Blossom, and you'll still have a spell card left to activate Elzette's effect. But if they Ash your Elzette, the whole combo falls apart. You need an extender like Tales of the White Forest or Rusha to keep it going. Now, let's activate Fateful Adventure and hope our opponent wastes their Ash on it. If they are holding Ash or other hand traps like Darminus, Max C, or Mulchami, you'll see that red alert pop up on their side. This combo struggles hard against Max C and Mulchami, so it's better not to take the challenge if they drop one. Alright, up to this point, let's just pretend they've got no hand traps and keep the combo going. Now activate Elzette's effect, toss Draco back to the grave, special summon onto the field, and search Rusha from the deck. Next, special summon Rusha to the field and draw a card by sending Draco back to the graveyard again. Now, Synchro summon Rusiella by tuning Elzette with Rusha. Now use Rusiella's effect, send Fateful Adventure to the grave and grab Elzette Azamina from your deck. Special summon Elzette Azamina to the field, then Synchro summon Diabellstar the Queen by tuning her with Rusiella. Now, activate Diabell Queen's effect alongside Elzette Azamina's effect to add Sinful Spoils Wanted from your deck and a spell card from your graveyard to your hand. Bring Rusha back from the grave by sending Rusiella back to the extra deck. Synchro summon Centur-Ion Auxilla by tuning Diabell Queen with Rusha and kick off Centur-Ion's combo from here. Now, we have our first Omni Negate on the field, and it's safe to start our Junk Speeder combo. Now, use Wanted to grab Diabellstar from the deck. Special summon Diabellstar to the field by sending Auxilla to the graveyard and set Sinful Spoil Originals in the spell and trap zone. Use Originals to special summon Jet Synchron from the deck by sending Trivia to the grave. Tune Diabellstar with Jet Synchron to Synchro summon Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Activate Excel Stardust's effect to special summon Jet Synchron from graveyard and Synchro summon Junk Speeder by tuning Jet Synchron with level 4 token. When Junk Speeder is Synchro summoned using Excel Stardust's effect, nothing can stop his effect from resolving. That means you're free to run the Junk Speeder combo, same as we covered before. Your end board should take 2 cards out of your opponent's hand and give you 2 more negates, business as usual. Now, see you in the next tutorial. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to press the subscribe button to support my channel. With this tutorials, you would need Elzette Azamina and on your mark, get set, duel. As starter, first activate on your mark, get set, duel. And searching for Assault Synchron. First, activate and special summon both Assault Synchron and Elzette Azamina to your field. Now, Synchro summon Herald of the Arc Light by tuning Assault Synchron with Elzette Azamina. Thanks to Herald's protection, you can safely activate Elzette Azamina in the grave to grab Wanted from the deck. Now, activate Wanted to add Diabellstar the Black Witch from your deck to your hand. Special summon Diabellstar by sending on your mark, get set, Duel to graveyard. And set Sinful Spoil Originals to the field. Just normal summon any monster so you can activate Sinful Spoil Originals. And special summon Jet Synchron from your deck to the field. Now, Synchro summon Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon by tuning Diabellstar with Jet Synchron. Activate Excel Stardust's effect to special summon Jet Synchron from graveyard and Synchro summon Junk Speeder by tuning Jet Synchron with Herald of the Arclight. When Junk Speeder is Synchro summoned using Excel Stardust's effect, nothing can stop his effect from resolving. You can pop both Assault Synchron and Jet Synchron's effects in the grave to grab Junk Converter and bring Excel Stardust back to the field. And when Junk Speeder's effect resolves, it will special summon all remaining Synchron monsters from your deck to the field. All set for the ultimate combo, just like we practiced. Let's fire it up with this demo run. Your end board should take 2 cards out of your opponent's hand and give you 2 more negates, business as usual. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to press the subscribe button to support my channel. Next up, let's check out some ranked duel demos. Honestly, this combo is pretty time consuming and not really built to handle a max C challenge. But if you're looking for a deck with a deck out strategy, Adventure Centurion Synchron should do the trick.